one of the boys is around. One of the boys are around. One of the boys are around. Now, look at these three sentences on the board. The first one said that one of the boys is around. The second one said that one of the boys are around. The third one said that one of the boys are around. If you look at these three sentences on the board, the correct one is this, while the other two are wrong. Why? Look up. If you're using one of as the subject, the verb that must follow must be what? Must be plural verb. This will determine, okay, it must be plural. Plural subjects. I mean plural noun, rather. Must be plural noun. When you're using one of as the subject, the noun that must follow must be plural noun. Then the verb that must follow must be singular verb. Okay? It will be wrong for you to say one of the boys are around or one of the boys are around. So if you're using one of as the subject, the verb, the noun that must follow must be what? Must be plural what? Plural noun, like I said earlier. Then the verb that must follow must be what? Must be singular. Do you get me now? So we have plural, then we have singular. Do you get me now? One of the boys. One of the boys. Okay? One. So this one of will tell us the verb. It tells us the type of verb to use here. When you're using one of, you're supposed to know that the verb will be what? Will be singular. Do you get me now? So one of the boys is around. It's very wrong for you to say one of the boys are around or one of the boys are around. Okay? Now, let me cite some examples under this rule in addition to the one given to you. Under rule number 6. One of the, example, one of the actors is acting a good role. One of the actors is acting a good role. Okay? It should be wrong for you to say one of the actors. Actors are acting a good role. Okay, the first one is correct, while the other two are wrong. Okay, one of the actors is acting a good role. Do you get me now? You can't say one of the actors is acting a role or a good role. Look at this. This number 2. One of the actor. You can say actor. Actors. Okay? You can see this number 1. One of the actors. Then the verb used is what? Is singular. Okay? This is. Now, why do we use this is? The reason is because we use one of as a subject. So the verb that must be used should be singular what? Singular verb. One of the actors is acting a good role. Now let me give you one more example before I move to other rules. One of the apples is spoiled. the apple. Now, if you look at these three examples on the board, one of the apples is spoiled. One of the apples is spoiled. One of the apples are spoiled. The first one is correct, while the other two are wrong. Why? If you look at the first one, one off. You use one off as a subject. Then the noun that follows is what? Is plural noun. The apples. Then one off. Look at the noun. It is. One of the apples is spoiled. It will be very wrong for you to say one of the apple is spoiled. Okay? This now must be in plural. It must not be in singular form. Okay? Then look at this one. The reason why this one is wrong is because I state that one of the apples are spoiled. Because of what? Because of the verb used. Okay? One of. This is supposed to be is, not are. That is the reason why it is wrong. Okay? Rule number 7. Under this rule, we're going to look at, we're going to make use of a pair of. Okay? The use of a pair of subjects. Now, this pair of is what? Is a collective noun. You want to use it what? As a subject. A pair of as subject. Okay, like I said, a pair of is a collective word, is a collective noun. Now, look at this example. Let me write it out for you. This rule states that if you are using a pair of as subjects, comma, the verb that must follow must be singular. Mind you, a pair of is used as a collective word, as a collective noun. Okay? Then the verb that must follow must be what? Must be singular noun. Let me cite some examples for you. Examples. Example 1. A pair of glasses. A pair of glasses. A pair of glasses. Look at this. This is a collective word, collective noun. Now, if you want to use it in a sentence, the verb that we need to use with this must be singular verb. A pair of glasses is her shorts. A pair of glasses is her choice. Now look at this. We use is. A pair of glasses is her choice. It's very wrong to say a pair of glasses are her choice. Let's say that. It doesn't sound very well. So it should be a pair of glasses is her choice. Very good. Another one. 2. She likes a pair of shoe. Which is on the table. She likes a pair of shoes which is on the table. Which is on the table. It will be wrong for you to say she likes a pair of shoes which are on the table. Look at the he's here. She likes a pair of shoes which is on the table. Okay? Let me give you more examples. More examples. More examples. Under rule number 7. A pair of trousers. A pair of trousers is what I like most. A pair of trousers is what I like most. A pair of trousers is a collective noun. The verb that follows is what is singular. Don't forget the rules. Don't say a pair of trousers are what I like most. It should be a pair of trousers is what I like most. So whenever you're using a pair of, the verb that must follow must be what? Must be singular what? Singular verb. I want you to take note of that. Now let us move to another rule, which is rule number 8. Rule number 8. Rule 8 of Concord. Under this rule, there's something we call pluralia tattoo. Pluralia tattoo. What does that mean? We have some nouns that are plural. When you're looking at the nouns, they are plural, but in sense, they are singular. We have some, when you're looking at them, they are what? They are singular, but in sense, they are what? They are plural. Now let us look at these types of nouns that I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Under this rule, let me write it out for you to see. Under this rule, come on, we have some nouns which are in plural in sense. Such nouns are used with plural verbs. Why? Some nouns which are singular in sense. Singular verbs are used with them. Now let's consider some examples under this rule, rule number 8. Okay? And rule number 8 is rule number 8. We have some words that are what? That are singular in sense. But if you see them, they look like plural. Now, what are the words? Look at the words like economics, physics, mathematics. Okay? We have so many words like that. Now let us look at these three words. We have economics, physics, mathematics. These words, if you look at it, they look like plural, but they are singular words in sense. So if you want to use them in sentence now, look at this. What you are going to say is, let's use economics. Economics is my best subject. Don't say economics. Don't say economics are my best subject. Okay, this is wrong, but this is correct. Economics is what? Is a singular what? Singular noun. But if you look at it, it looks like a plural what? Plural noun. The reason why we use is with it is because it is what? It is singular in sense. So economics is my best subject. Never you say economics are my best subjects. Then look at another word, physics. 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 Subject. Is my best. Physics subject is my best subject. Physics subject is my best subject. If you look at this, physics is what? It's plural, okay? But it is singular in what? In sense. Physics subject is my best subject. Don't say physics subject are my best subject. So this one is correct. Okay? Then likewise, mathematics. Do you get me now? We have some words that are singular in sense. But if you look at them, they will look like plural to you. Okay? So when you have your time, you should do what? You should look for more words that are what? That are singular in sense. But if you look at them, they will look like what? Like plural. Okay. Now let us move to some words that are what? That are plural in sense. But if you look at them, they might look like singular to you. Now what are the words? I have just a few examples there before I move down to the next row because of our time. Okay. We have the word team. Team. Jury. Okay? Let us look at this. Team. Okay? The team. Are good. The team are good. Now look at the word team. It looks like singular. But if I tell you that in sense it is plural, team means what? Group of people. The team are good. Okay? Now, jury. The jury are performing well. The jury are performing well. If you look at the word jury, these are a group of persons, okay? Jury, okay? So, this is what is plural in sense. That is why we use plural verb with it. So we have some words as well, okay? Which, if you see them, they will look like what? They will look like singular to you, but they are plural in sense. Find time to look for such words and make use of the words correctly. Okay, Now let us move to rule number 9. Rule number 9, Concord. Rule number 9. Rule number 9. That is the use of more than. The use of more than one as subjects. The use of more than one as subjects. Okay? The use of more than one as subjects under rule number 9. Whenever we are using more than, when a subject begins with more than, the arithmetics that follows will determine the verb to use. Now, when the subject begins with more than, the arithmetic number that follows will determine the verb to use. Okay. Now, if I'm using more than as subjects, okay, listen to me. If you are using more than one, the verb that you're going to use must be plural. But if you're using more than two, okay, I'm going to cite the example so that I'm able to know what I'm trying to pass across to you. Look at this. More than one person. Is here. More than one person. Now, if you look at the verb here, the noun here. The noun here doesn't have, it's not written in plural. More than one person, not more than one persons. More than one person, okay? More than one person is here. And if you look at the verb, we have is. Another one, two. More than one fowl is killed. More than one fowl is killed. Not more than one fowl is killed. More than one fowl is killed. We have one fowl here. Okay? Mind you, I said that when a subject begins with more than, the arithmetic number that follows will determine the verb to use. Now, we have one person here. This is the number. It determines what? The verb in which we use with the noun here. More than one person is here. Not more than one person is here. Okay. Now let us use more than with three or many nouns. Okay. More than two persons. Here. More than two persons are here. We have two here. That's the number. More than two persons are here. Two persons. Okay? Not more than two persons. This determines the verb we use. More than two persons. Another one. More than 4 students. We are awarded last week. More than 4 students. We have 4. Okay? 4 students were awarded last week. Another example under this. More than 5 staff. Given promotion. Yesterday. More than 5 staff were given promotion yesterday. You see? More than 5 staff. Yes. Viewers at home, we're going to stop here for today. In our next class, we're going to continue with another topic entirely. I still remain your class tuition, Adedapo Ebenezer. If you have any question or you have any other things to request from us, you should do what? You should call the lines that is displaying on your screen. Call the lines that are displaying on your screen. Thank you. God bless you.